What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's your girl Shay, and I'm back with another freaking video. Now, first things first, we need to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from your girl. I was wondering what the heck this was on my arm. It's a hair tie with a bunch of hair in it. That light is crazy. I literally got up. I haven't done anything to myself. I haven't done my hair or anything. This is how I had my hair last night before I went to bed. But I thought your girl was gonna be productive today, and finally get to do something to my head. I'm just so tired of having my natural hair out. I'm just so used to always braiding it up and wearing wigs all the time, and I'm just ready to go back to that. I do want to do a U-part wig though and leave the top of my hair out, not that much, maybe this much, something like that. Leave the top of my hair out, pretty much is what I want to do. I tried to get ready and I tried to be productive, and I want to start this off early, but literally I have everything. When I say I have everything but thread, and that's the most important part. I have my scissors, which you can't really see because they're over there on the counter. I have my hair, which is right here. Got my bundles right here. So there's another bundle somewhere right here. I have my hair. I have, you know, what I sew my wig on, the little head thing. Literally, this, I have a bunch of needles. I have that to put my cap. I have my sewing cap. I have everything. And I don't understand why I can't find any thread. I know I have lots and lots of thread somewhere around here, because you see all these needles? All these needles. Every time I buy needles, I buy thread. When I walk into the store, I always be like, can I get needle on thread? Always. I never get needles without thread. And I lose more needles than anything. So I'm always having thread. I'm always finding thread. And I'm always throwing thread somewhere, because I just find thread around the house sometimes. And right now, when I need it to do my hair, it's nowhere to be found. And I hate when stuff like that happens. Literally, you find things all the time when you don't need it. And then when you need it, this happens. So we're supposed to go out today and go shopping and look for the boys' maternity stuff. Well, the boys' maternity stuff. You know, I have my maternity dress for our maternity pictures. And now we're looking for the boys some outfits. So we're supposed to go out today, go shopping, go to the mall and all that good stuff. We're probably going to do that later. So in the meantime, I was like, let me try to get this hair out of the way, because if I do half of it now and do the other half tonight, I could possibly have it in my hair by tomorrow if I'm not lazy. And right now it's not looking so good. I might have to buy thread while I'm out, which sucks, because I always do that. That's the reason why I have so many needles and so many threads everywhere, because I usually put it in here. Right here. This is like my hair bag. I put a bunch of hair stuff in it. And I went through here, and that's how I found all the needles. And I found like little pieces. I don't know why I keep the stuff like that. Little pieces of thread, but not like the whole thing of thread. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to be sew in one track. Like, that's not going to happen. So I'm so upset, because I know I have some. I know I have some, but the whole problem is where. And I'm thinking it might be in the garage. And if you know garages, if you are somebody with a garage, well, if you are somebody with an organized garage, kudos to you. But if you are somebody with a messy garage, you feel my pain. You rather just be like, you know what, I would just go buy another one. They're only like $1, but maybe like $1.50, $2, something like that. But I really hate to look in the garage. I really do. I might look in the garage in two places, because I know we have a suitcase in there, and I know we have I have this like a basket that I used to throw a lot of needle, thread, and hair supplies in there too. If they're not in those two places, then I'm just gonna buy it, because I don't got time. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to boom. Okay, y'all, so I'm back, and I went in the garage and I looked, and yeah, I actually found a few things that I have not seen since we moved here. and I brought it upstairs, but I definitely didn't find any needle and thread. So then I started to think, because I have a bunch of glue, that maybe I should do the hot glue gun method. And then it hit me why I hate the hot glue gun method. But then I'm like, Crochet, you only hate it because it doesn't fit your head well. Like when you do a hot glue gun method, it like wherever you glue the hair at, it's just, that's where it's stuck at. Versus if you do a sewing method, you can still, you know, pull it. It still fits your head very well. Versus if you do a hot glue gun method, it don't fit your head the way that you want to. It's like a statue. Like it does not fit your head the way that you want it to. But it hit me that I don't think that should matter, because it's going to be a U-part wig that I'm making, and not a, usually I do my lace front, so sometimes it doesn't fit my head well when I do the glue gun method. So the lace doesn't look right, or it's too big, or you know what I'm saying, it's too small or whatever, and it doesn't have that stretch to it. I really don't need that doing the U-part wig, but I'm really thinking on if I should do the hot glue gun method or not, because I really don't like to do the hot glue gun method. I do it most of the time to my curly wigs because, like I said, it's like stiff. It's like kind of like a statue. And when it's curly hair, you see all the curls, so you don't really see, how, you know, I don't know how to, if you've done the hot glue gun method versus sewing, you know that, yes, hot glue gun method, I could probably do this whole head in like 5-10 minutes. Not 5 minutes, but like 10 minutes. Sewing takes hours. So you would prefer to do the hot glue gun method, but when you do it, you realize the difference in the struggle in the way that your hair sits on your head. It just does stuff that I just like, I can't work with. And I told myself I wouldn't do a hot glue gun method again with straight hair or body wave, excuse me, because when I straighten it, I feel big and bulky at the top, versus it doesn't lay down as silky smooth as a sew-in one would. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. But if you do wigs, you would know what I'm talking about. I really want to sew it in, but I cannot find no needle and thread. You know what's crazy? When you get hair and they send you all these free gifts and stuff, why don't y'all send needle and thread? Like, I need needle and thread before I need whatever this nail stuff is. Like, I thank you. I thank you and I appreciate you and all that stuff. But like, I would rather have thread over this. Like, and then the other two gifts too. Like, I like this though. I ain't gonna lie. I like this. And this head wrap is cool too, but like, why not send stuff that like goes with it? I know you guys send me this. This works beautifully. Thank you. But like the other gifts, like lashes and stuff, send me needle and thread. That's what y'all really need to start sending. For real. Yeah, so looking crazy and all, I'm about to go to the beauty supply store. I'm about to go to Sally's. And I know they're going to have my thread. And then I can get this started, because all I'm doing is laying here and I'm not getting anything started. And I realized if I would have went literally earlier when I was looking for the thread, I could have probably been like halfway done or done at this moment. And I could have been braiding my real hair up in a protective style so I could sew it in. But, you know, your girl be procrastinating, and I didn't even think about it. I just knew that we had a beauty supply store, and it was very, very, very far, and I did not want to go there. And then my man was just like, how come you just don't go to Sally's or something? And it hit me like, let me Google the Sally's, and there's one 8 minutes away. So I can go to a Sally's and get what I need. But one thing that I kind of am like, about is, I know my hair is looking crazy. It's literally right next to a Ross. And knowing your girl, I like to go into like Ross's and Kohl's and Didi. I like going in all them places. I love going in those places and looking for, especially like baby stuff. And that's not what I'm trying to do. So I gotta make sure I don't end up in Ross. Try not to end up in Ross. But y'all see, y'all watch me. Watch me and see if I go inside of Ross or not. But let me be out because procrastinating is something I do best. Okay, y'all. I just came from Sally's, which was literally next door. They said they don't have any needle and thread right now. She showed me the aisle and everything was empty. So I'm just going out for a stretch, and I seen that there is a CVS next to here. I doubt they're gonna have it, but can always try. So I literally just came from this store called Cosmoproof or whatever. And it's that beauty supply store, and it had everything or whatever. I should have called ahead and seen if they had needle and thread. But when I asked them for needle and thread or just thread, they looked at me crazy. So I'm just like, what is this? Just completely shampoo and hair dye? Like, that's pretty much what was in there. Shampoo, hair dye, nail polish, and a bunch of straighteners and stuff. But it wasn't like Sally's. Like, Sally's actually has extensions and stuff like that. So they don't have anything that has extension things. Whatever. They just didn't have it. And they upset me. Because they looked at me crazy like, needle thread? No. Like, you're a beauty supply store. All beauty supply stores have that. So I'm just very confused. But I'm about to go home because I'm tired of driving around. And I just can't find this needle and thread. So I might literally, and I really didn't want to freaking do this. I really didn't want to do this, but I might have to, sadly, I might have to freaking do the hot glue gun method, which means I'm gonna have to cut it because the fold over method doesn't really work good for that, and I want it to lay as flat as I can. I'm just gonna have to try. So I'm about to probably, there is a Dollar Tree right around the corner from my house. I'm probably gonna go to that Dollar Tree right before I go home and get a few hot glue sticks. And yeah, then go home because this right here is disappointing.